So I made this little StarCitizen Turret simulation. I don't really know why I made it, but I thought it'd be interesting to actually prove through some sort of game logic simulation that turrets and StarCitizen suck. On the screen right now, I have about the maximum, or sorry, yeah, no, maximum range that a light fighter can circle a vessel on a turret or just a vessel and actually somewhat reliably get hit. The weapon velo, spread, and fire rate are roughly a size 3 laser repeater in game, and you can see by the numbers on screen we're getting about 30% hits. The problem is once you push this back to about a kilometer or even 800 meters, it just doesn't hit at all. So, and using linear trajectory for prediction, you're never going to hit anything. This is why turrets suck and why two light fighters can kill a hammerhead. I will try to put this on GitHub and put it in the description if you want to play with it. This is using the Godot engine, version 4.4.1, if you want to download it and try to play with it. I'm not going to package it or put it as an exe. You shouldn't run exes from some random person on the internet anyway, but just quickly showing you that a light fighter at just about a kilometer, we'll move them in a little bit to actually a kilometer, using, you can mess around with these numbers yourself, but using standard parameters for basic weaponry in StarCitizen, you're just not going to hit a guy who's doing this basic circle strafing maneuver at a kilometer. I've done some testing myself, and you need to bump the weapon velocity up to over 3,000 to start getting any amount of reliable hits. I'll show you that now. So at 3,200, you do need to hit about at least 20% of your shots to start reliably chipping away at a fighter from a turret. And you see at not even double, but almost double the weapon velocity, we are getting some amount of hits. A lot of people suggest giving all turrets a 50% projectile velocity increase. That's not enough. It would extend the range of reasonable combat and getting reasonable hits from a turret from about 500 meters to about 700, which is still not enough. Considering the max range of the standard laser repeater in StarCitizen is 2.6 kilometers. If this ship was 2.6 kilometers away, do you know how fast the weapon velocity would have to be to reliably hit it? It's gonna have to be somewhere in the neighborhood of, and keep in mind there is some weapon spread, so that's part of the reason why this is missing. I'm gonna turn this down just for testing purposes. We do want to add some randomness though. You see the light fighter is doing a basic corkscrew maneuver at the max range of its weapon repeater. So if you were a hammerhead, you would be getting hit right now, and you would not be hitting him unless your weapon velocity was close or over 7,500. And we're only hitting about 20% of our shots. That is easily enough for the fighter to change trajectory slightly. Turrets suck. I'm going to put this on GitHub so you can play with it. You can see my code. You can maybe improve it or tell me I'm an idiot for the way I coded it. I don't know. But we've people who like to cruise ships know turrets have sucked for a long time, and the light fighters have ruled this game. I'm not a light fighter hater. I love light fighters. I think they're the highest. They should be the highest risk versus reward gameplay. But 3, 2, or even 1 Gladius should never be able to kill a hammerhead or relevant ship of that class. I mean, hell, a Polaris can die by 1 Gladius if it stays in the fight long enough. It's ridiculous. It should not be able to happen. Anyway, hope you liked it. I'm going to try to post this on GitHub. I don't know if I'm going to post this on GitHub as soon as I upload the video. I don't know. But I thought the world should see this, and you should know that turrets suck. Something needs to happen. There's been a lot of proposals and suggestions, but SIG needs to do something, or light fighters are going to continue to rule the game. And again, I love light fighters. I love flying my Gladius. I love flying my Arrow, but they should never, unless you have like 15 of them, be able to kill a hammerhead. It's ridiculous. Thanks for watching. Look in the description to see if the GitHub project's up if you want to play with it. If you need help, go find the Galog Discord. I'll link that in the description as well to get this running. I think that galog.co, GALLOG.co is the Galog website, and there's a Discord link on there as well. Join up. We play every once in a while. I don't know what else to say other than turrets suck.